Hello, hello!
Welcome to this week's episode, guys.
Alright, bit of a chop around this week because we've got some dodgy weather heading our way. It's already started, you can see the grey skies behind us. So we thought, what do you do when it's raining?
Well, there's a couple main things that we do when it's raining. First off, I think we want to try and scrub the boat a little bit. It's starting to get a bit mucky. But also, water prices have gone up here in Loop Run, so
we decided, we've got all this, real estate, if you will, on the hard top and the cabin top. Let's try and see if we can catch some water. We're going to do a bit of an experiment. If it works, we'll build a permanently installed system.
we also want to touch base a little bit. So last week we told you that we are changing the YouTube name to Barefoot Travels. So everything's gone really well. A lot of really good comments about it. So thank you guys. We're super happy with this name change.
And also guys, thank you so much for everybody to hit that little red button, the subscribe button. We've just gone over 20,000 subs. So thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, crack on now because we want to see if we can get to 30.
Yeah. But no, thank you so much, guys. Seriously, we appreciate it so much. We've been waiting for this for a little bit, and it feels so good.
All right, let's get on with this week's episode. It's hot. It's hot, it's hot. All right, guys, so I'm building a rain catchment system. I'll explain it a little bit more in detail once I've actually shaped this piece of tube, and then I'll show you how it's going to go up. But anyway, first I've got to do this without burning my fingers too many times. I know, put some gloves on. Whoever's going to comment that first.
So we've heard today that the weather is supposed to turn really rainy for the next week or so, starting Saturday. So Saturday through Wednesday, it's supposed to be non-stop rain and thunderstorms. So we figured, why not set up a rain catchment system so that we can fill our water tanks so we can be even more self-sufficient. What do you think?
Okay, so the basic idea, guys, as you can see here, this is a test piece. So I'm just seeing if the idea will work. This is quite thin on the side of the hard top here. So this will slit in. Rain will come on here, it will drip down, fall into this gutter. This already has a natural slope down anyway. We'll come out to here, we're attached to a hose pipe fitting, so then we can fill it into buckets for the first bit of rain, so we can just use that for washing the cockpit and stuff. And then after that, it can go directly into the water tanks.
And also, we won't have people bumping their head on the side of the hardtop.
Yeah, it's a bit sharp. But it's not finished yet, that's why.
Yeah.
But that's the idea, I think that'll work.
It's gonna be cool.
All right. So we made the part for the hard top, one side anyway. If that works, we'll go and get some more pipe in and put a gutter all the way around. And then by this window here, you see here, this is a little gutter which runs out, so behind the eyebrows. So all the water that goes on this side of the cabin top runs down, straight down this window to nowhere. And we sit inside watching it rain, watching all that water just disappear. So I've built this little trough out of an old pump. So this is going to silicon, if you imagine it being on the outside, that'll silicon up, and that'll silicon to the edge with a slight angle down. And then the water should run into this, run down and into a pipe, which can go into a bucket or we can put straight into the tanks. So that's the idea.
I like it.
Let's try it.
So just for a bit of a fun fact, guys, the pipe that we got for the outside bit on the hardtop, it only cost us 390 pesos for the parts. So that works out to be what, about $6? $6. So if it works, that'll be the best $6 we've ever spent, and then we'll go back. They didn't have enough of the bigger pipe, so hopefully they'll get some more in, and then we'll be able to put it along the other side, maybe even the front, to make it look more finished. Do we have a soggy dog? Do we have a soggy sandy dog? Look at that, it hides.
Yeah. That should be. I want to unscrew that. Yeah. If we want to unscrew it, that's fine. there. The other side. That's a different method on the other side and it doesn't work very well, so I want to change it, but I'm just going to try this for now. And then we'll see what happens during this 4 days of rain which we're expecting. And then we'll go whichever method is best for both sides, and if that works on the hard top then we'll go with that. But I need to silicone this in place first.
Do you think it's good enough just wedging it there?
No.
We're gonna get silicone all over the
That's what I'm thinking. Pretty much. I'm gonna get silicone everywhere.
We might catch some of it just by leaving it like that.
Just leaving it pushed in might actually even work. Can't really see up there.
I can see from this end, it looks alright.
Would be nice to have a little bead of silicone. Alright, due to the fact that I don't really want to get silicone all over these windows, I'm not going to silicone. I think I should. I'm thinking not siliconing it and just seeing if the method works. It's quite well clamped in there. So really, it should work, but I bet it doesn't. Oh, he's tempting.
Put it on that top edge. Okay. New plan. Alright, now for the fiddly bit.
Alright, looks like it might be sealed. Find out when it rains, really.
And so the rain has begun. Let's see. Everything's set up. So we've been out here outside this morning cleaning off all the cabin top sections. We're going to let it rain a little bit to clean off a little bit more of the residue of the cleaning products. And then hopefully we'll be able to start catching some true water that we can put into the water tanks.
We'll just wait for it to rain. Just because I'm wet, it's not raining hard enough to film the catchment system. It's not dripping here.
No, that's good.
So it is going down the pipe. Can I get a bacon sandwich?
So it's the second night of rain. It's one of those shaker things.
Yeah, but this isn't really the finished design, is it? This is just a bucket under where it drips off the hardtop. We still need to put some gutter system around on this side. And I'm actually going to replace the one on this side here. We did it as a sort of temporary and as a test, but you can see it really works. So I'm going to buy some good quality piping to actually redo it. The pot stuff we got was some leftover bits of scrap. So I think we'll do it all the way around the hardtop. It would be nice to paint the inside of the hardtop first. And then once we've got the guttering up, we can put the lighting up. I should be able to see what we're doing outside at night.
So if we go over here, the smaller one, that one's not full, but the big one, that one's completely full. So it worked. You're still on film.
Morning. Still early, guys. Just having our first coffee of the morning. So, cheers. Alright, the rain is still continuing. This is the third day of rain. This is why we've been getting on with all these... Hey, you're getting wet, babe.
I'm getting wet.
I've been getting on with these inside jobs. Everything's coming along fabulously. But anyway, at least it's all working.
But we've caught over 120 gallons worth of
120
water.
gallons of water, yeah.
Which is awesome. So our rain catchment system is definitely working.
So I'm definitely going to go and get some more of this tubing and install it again. I'm going to get rid of the stuff we put up temporary. It was basically free anyway. We just paid for the tap and the bit of hose, really. Get some nice clean stuff, put it all the way around the hardtop, and plumb this in permanently, really.
Yeah, so it's super exciting. Look at that rain squall coming.
Oh.
Getting wet.
Alright, Eric is going for it. I don't want to get wet.
What do we do when it's raining?
What do we do, babe?
What do? We clean the boat. It's cold. Hey guys, so a little bit stressy at the moment. We have about 30 knot winds in the harbour, and as we're near the entrance, it's very windy. And the boat that's just in front of us, it's called Glory. It is slowly dragging back on its mooring, so we're a little bit stressed out at the moment. I don't know how good the camera will be out there, but I will take you out. We're gonna put fenders all along. Light it up. Huh?
For who? Not video.
Can you do the mast as well? Or is it that close normally?
No, never. Seems pretty stable at the minute.
Alright guys, so it is a little bit uneventful. It's not moving very quickly, but it's definitely moving.
We're not going to be getting much sleep tonight, watching that thing slowly edge towards us. It was about 20 meters off the bow this afternoon, and it's about 4 or 5 meters off the bow now. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on it.
We have fenders all the way down the starboard side of the boat now.
And if it does get to the point where it's going to touch us, what we're going to have to do is get myself and Andy in the dinghies. We'll have to cut the mooring line and manoeuvre that thing and just push it into the mangroves, I think. Just let it sit there. Okay, boarding. Bit of a sleepless night, what with that boat a bit close. I'm going to take the camera out and show you. I'm not going to put the microphone on because it is peeing down. But luckily, Papo's come out. He's going to move this boat to a different mooring. So let's go and show you where it is in the daylight. So if you look there in the front, it's moved about 25 meters towards us. It was actually in line with that that boat just there. Oh, it's windy and cold.
So here's to the end of a rainy week.
It looks like it's clear enough. It's definitely, we can see a little bit of blue sky over there. And we're also super happy that Glory has now gone, so we've got away with that. We survived just about, and thank you to people that came out and helped us last night by bringing extra fenders so we could cover the sides of the boats in fenders, just in case you got a bit closer. So we survived.
Thanks to Papo for moving the boat out of the way this morning and putting it on a more secure mooring. Thank you so much.
All right guys, catch you next week.